Hello, I'm Diana Wong, the creator and designer of the Shifting Gears program, which is a career development program for corporate professionals looking to transition their careers into the new economy. This program was developed in partnership originally with Spark of Ann Arbor, and now we are partnering with the Michigan Economic Development Corporation to take this program statewide as a result of the impact that it has had in the first 5 cohorts of the program and its success in being able to impact the career development of moving corporate professionals into new opportunities in the new economy. This is a program for professionals who wish to bridge between some of their past achievements in their careers and moving it into future job growth opportunities in the new economy, which requires the experience and the talents they bring, but also being able to work in very different contexts that are present in different opportunities in the new economy. So for corporate professionals who seek new directions in their career transitions, the important qualities of this program is to find professionals who have fire in the belly, those people who wish to add value into growing businesses in the future, and also possibly corporate professionals who may be discontented with their current job and wish to seek new opportunities where it allows them for different growth opportunities and new challenges. Then there are also corporate professionals who have a proven track record that can make value-added contributions to the businesses that need to grow. In the new economy, we find that there are relics from the old economy that are no longer running well and that have been organizations that have gone to the wayside and have not performed well. But corporate professionals that leave these organizations need to think about ways in how to recycle their portfolio of career talents and assets, and how do they repackage them to move into the new economy so that it can contribute to growth. So the Shifting Gears program support transitions for corporate professionals by having them look at what are the possibilities in different growth sectors and the different knowledge and skills that would fit into these different growth sectors. Certainly small businesses is one of those areas that has a very high growth rate of jobs, and corporate professionals will need to network in by building connections, and the program provides multiple practice opportunities where they have the opportunity to take a look at what they bring into the job, but how can it be reframed, and also some refreshing of some skills that they would need to have in order to make the transition. And the core of all this is actually a very highly personalized career development process. So being able to reframe what they can offer, but also think about how they can make those offers to those new opportunities. How do we speak about what we bring to our potential new employers, and how do we help them connect into the different opportunities? So the Shifting Gears program facilitates career development by providing strategies to support those transitions and allow professionals, especially from large corporations, to connect into opportunities with growth sectors such as the small businesses. So how does this all happen? In a highly intensive process. In working through the program, we have 3 major gears, and there are really 3 phases of the program. First, there is thinking of the first gear is to retool one skill set, and this requires 8 days of workshops that will allow corporate professionals to re-examine what skills they have, what competencies they bring. Also, it provides professional networking skills as well as opportunities for networking skills. In the past, what we have had is a mentoring process that allows for each individual to meet with different mentors. So imagine walking into the room and finding yourself being met by various business leaders in the communities that are willing to volunteer, step forward to support your career transition and the possibilities that they could introduce you to. But that doesn't stop there. We also have internships in providing people with opportunities to practice their new skill sets. So in the first year, we go through a series of developing and upskilling of career transition development, and then in the second year is how do we reinvent these careers by taking opportunities to practice the skills that we've talked about in the first year. And one of the most powerful experiences is a 3-day intensive business simulation. As the participants engage in the program, what they will do is practice the knowledge and skills that they have acquired and use it in real time, but also in real time get immediate feedback. What's working, what didn't. And it's amazing how during the workshop people will tick off, yes, 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 I've learned this, but when it actually comes time to practice and putting those new skills to work, it's very easy to fall back into the old habits. So the simulation provides an opportunity to say, hey, stop, take a look in the mirror, take a look at what's going on, and think about practicing things in the new way that we've talked about versus reverting back to habits that they may have had that was not helpful. So the second gear to reinvent oneself is not just the simulation, but as I mentioned earlier, the internship opportunities, as well as having mock job interviews. Oftentimes when people apply for jobs, they walk into an interview, may leave it, but never get any feedback and may never hear from the recruiter again. So in a mock job interview process, people will get feedback on what they have done well or things that they could improve. And these are highly valuable practice opportunities to reinvent one's career as they're moving through a career transition process. In the third gear is to replenish. This is where we take a look at showcasing the accomplishments of our participants and also provide professional networking opportunities where they can actually connect in with potential employers. The Shifting Gears program is not a career placement program. It's a program that provides opportunities for career professionals to connect into and be able to create positions for themselves and where they can land successfully. In order to support this program on a statewide basis, we've grown beyond the local Ann Arbor Ypsilanti area. Originally, the program was created in partnership with Spark of Ann Arbor, but now as we move to transitioning with the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, the MEDC, the program will be centralized in Lansing for the workshops, and we will also have a series of statewide partners such as Techtown of Detroit in order to facilitate some of the local connections. So while the workshops of first year is held in Lansing, a lot of the face-to-face activities will be supported by local partners because we want our participants to connect into their opportunities at the local community level. So the mentor mixers, the internships, and the peer networking sessions, those components of the program will allow people to build out a much more powerful professional network that can support their career transition process at a local level. So part of the Shifting Gears program, we also have a career transformation assessment. The career transformation assessment addresses issues at an individual level to take a look at how people handle ambiguity, what their tolerance is for ambiguity, their ability to engage in problem solving, their ability to lead change, because we expect as people enter into the opportunities of the new economy that they will be facilitating, supporting change in their organizations and businesses. Being able to identify a leadership style is another important component of the transformation assessment, and also being able to have a level of self-confidence to move forward in their career transformation. So this career transformation assessment provides initial feedback as individuals enter into the program, and they will receive a coaching session to support them on a one-to-one basis to create a career development plan. So the ROI, the return on investment for the Shifting Gears program, is to take a look at the career asset value that one will gain. One is to be able to reframe the career assets that one has. And secondly is to be able to obtain high quality feedback in terms of how one is growing and moving through the career transition process. Most powerfully is the networking opportunities to be able to connect in with key small business leaders who are wanting to grow their companies. And so there's nothing more exciting in the new economy than being able to connect in with vibrant, growing businesses that want to grow to the next level with a high need for the talent that experienced professionals bring to their businesses. And we desperately need that in Michigan. So a major aspiration for this program is to help grow businesses that will allow for additional job opportunities for others in the community. Mentoring is another important ROI of this program, to be able to connect in with the business leaders, and then also the opportunity for the low-risk tryouts. And so this allows the various participants in our program to practice new skills and new ideas and new knowledge in order to make their career transition process successful. Then also increase the probability for success in career transformation that can help grow small businesses, as well as increase one's attractiveness as an applicant to these new opportunities. The outcomes that we've had in the program over 5 cohorts is that within 3 months of the program, we've had 35% of our participants land. Within 6 months, it's been 55% or more. And within about 9 months, or about 80% of folks land. However, there are remaining 20%. What happens to them? They actually have gone off to pursue other opportunities, such as returning for further education, for certification. They have also chosen to sometimes remain with their employers. We have had both people who have been unemployed for quite a while, as well as people who are working full-time. On average, we have about 20 to 25% of our participants who work full-time during the course of the program because they're seeking to make career transitions rather than waiting until they no longer have a position or just staying within their jobs. They've decided to be more proactive and enter into the program to manage their career, to make that transition into new opportunities and challenges. So the application process for Shifting Gears involves, the next step would be to sign up for a webinar. You will be meeting with one of my team members of Sensei Change, and that would be Barbara Koenig. She will be leading a series of webinars. These are required mandatory sessions, and it's just one that you need to attend. And then this will provide you with information about the program, as well as access into obtaining the application forms from MEDC. So the process will be, after the webinar, submit the application, your resume, and a program fee of $500. After that, you will receive a link to the Career Transformation Assessment, and that will take anywhere about half an hour to 45 minutes to complete. And once you've completed the Career Transformation Assessment, an appointment will be made with a professional career coach that will provide you with a one-to-one coaching session for 1 hour to talk and discuss your results of the Career Transformation Assessment, and then also work on developing a career plan of action for moving through the program. And this is to support your success as you enter into the first day of the program will be at your local in order to meet with business leaders. And then you will come to Lansing for session 1 and 2. They are in 2-day pairs. So I look forward to meeting you in person, and you will have your next step, which will be with Barbara Koenig, who has been a lead facilitator for the program. She has been with me since day 1 of this program, worked in every single one of the cohorts with me, and she will be facilitating the webinar. So thank you very much for your time.